Hello, Non-Fungible community. This is your host, Non-Fungible TC, Non-Fungible Today, and Non-Fungible Tomorrow. And welcome to the Non-Fungible Show. The Non-Fungible Show is a regular show where I hope to share about the latest current news and interesting news related to Web 3.0 and to share some of my thoughts and opinion to it. So to start off, this is a show titled Exciting Times, NFTs and Metaverse with a word of caution. And it is indeed exciting times. There are more and more brands going into NFTs, but there are also more and more scams that we should be careful. So throughout the show, I will go through different projects with you, some of the opportunities I think that we might have. But before we start, I just wanted to get this out there. And this is a screen capture that is from Sheldon the Sniper, who's from Crypto Banter, a show that I really enjoy. So basically what Sheldon is saying is that right now in the market, next week around Friday time, around November the 26th, there will be an option futures contract expiration for Bitcoin. And usually when this happens by the end of the month, the Bitcoin price will usually go to the closer to max paying price, which you can see in the previous historical evidence. So the problem is, okay, we see that the market in a few days was going down, but recently it's doing much better with the altcoins rallying up. But there's a potential that by the end of this month, the Bitcoin price could go back down, could be dramatically, and at the same time affect the altcoins. But what happened afterwards? Are we still going to get a 90K end of month prediction by Plan B? Well, personally, this is what I think. I'm not sure if you are on Binance or not, and it seems like they have a staking pool, which is a launch pool for miners of Dalarnia, and right now the total BUSD stake is around 1.1 billion BUSD. And funny enough, the farming period ends after 7 days. So this is actually a screenshot, but it ends around 7 days. So it ends around November the 27th. So the point I'm trying to make, and none of this is financial advice, it's just something that I'm speculating or I'm just curious whether it will play out, is that after the contract and future expiration, Bitcoin's price might take a dump. But where is that 1 billion BUSD going to go? Is it going back to the market, or are people going to hold stable coins with the potential that Bitcoin might go to 90K by the end of month? So I think there's a potential that on November the 26th or November the 27th, another batch of money, maybe around 1 billion. Like, I'm not sure that whether 1 billion can move market. Maybe there are some other professionals who are in this field that could tell me. But if 1 billion US dollar is going to enter the market, would it be possible that some of the prices might go up and we might really see a 90K end of month Bitcoin price? So we'll have to wait for another week to see, but if you are trading out there, I hope you are trading safe. So without further ado, let's go to our NFT news. I'm not sure if all of you still remember, but in June, Elon Musk kind of pumped the stock price of the mother company of Baby Shark because he made a comment, Baby Shark crushes all, more views than humans. And the funny thing is that actually, Baby Shark is actually going to dive into NFT. So I was just curious whether Elon Musk is going to be into this NFT collection, or would he buy it, for his children. So this is the article. Baby Shark dives into NFT, partner with NMM-backed Maker's Place. And as you can see, a smart study creator of the viral Baby Shark dance video is diving into NFT. The South Korean online education provider announced Tuesday a partnership with Maker's Place, a San Francisco-based startup that mints and sells non-fungible tokens, to launch its Baby Shark NFT collection next month. So this is going to happen very soon. So fans of the animated shark family can own Baby Shark NFTs on Maker's Place. So basically, this is an article saying that Baby Shark is entering the NFT world, which is very exciting, which is very bullish, I think. There are a lot of following, and in the past few years, Baby Shark is basically like the trend during the COVID. Parents are opening Baby Shark at home, the kids are watching YouTube, and they're singing the do song. So I think this is a very exciting time for NFTs. More and more brands are coming in. So this is an article by Forbes. If you're interested, you could search it. Baby Shark dives into NFT, partnered with NMM-backed Maker's Place. Another big IP that I wanted to talk about is that Hello Kitty is becoming an NFT as well. So this is another big brand, big IP that's entering the space. What this is telling me is that brands are more, especially licensing brands, are more and more willing to enter the NFT space. In the past, as IT creators, it is very important for you to protect your IP. People are afraid how their IP or trademark are being used, especially for big brands like these. But right now you see that brands are embracing NFT. So it seems that on the legal aspect, they have sorted something out. So I think there's some bigger potential of what they can do with NFTs. So in this article is from the Hollywood Reporter. Hello Kitty is becoming an NFT. Sandroy is partnering with the NFT company Ukura to offer digital collectibles featuring the beloved character beginning next year. So this is slightly later down the line. So we were talking about Baby Shark just now. That's gonna come up next month. The next thing is coming is Hello Kitty, but they will need more time. It will be available next year. So let's have a look. So for them to explore this new and innovative business is for us a big challenge. Stepping into the NFT space adds a new way of being part of contemporary culture and provide our fans a new way to enjoy our brand. Brands are starting to embrace NFT as a part of culture. It is also a part of culture. In the past, people might collect baseball cards as collectibles, but nowadays in our generation, people are more looking into digital collectibles. So this is indeed very exciting. Hello Kitty is going to the NFT world. And there is a third news I want to share, and that is Hot Wheels. So Hot Wheels just announced a partnership with Wax Blockchain, and they just launched the Hot Wheels NFT Garage, which just sold out. So basically, they just launched this a few days ago, and so this drop happened. This Series 1 drop happened in November 16th. By the time I'm recording this is November the 20th. So this is just 4 days ago. They sold out all of the NFT collectibles. We discover the Hot Wheels cars. So there are 2 packs that you can purchase, but and the pricing is not that expensive. Basically, it's $15 US dollar for 4 NFT, and 35 for 10 NFTs. And then there's different rarity inside, and then they have a chance of winning special edition NFTs in to have a matching 1-for-1 Hot Wheel diecast, which is a physical Hot Wheel toy. So they also have free promo pack if you join the Discord and subscribe now in Epic Collection. This time for this NFT, they partnered with the Wax blockchain. But if you look closely at what Hot Wheels has been doing in the past year, in June, they actually launched a test run of Hot Wheels NFTs on Ethereum. So they did a bid in June 29th, and the bid is they were trying to auction 1 out of 1 Hot Wheel collectible NFTs. So they auctioned this Hot Wheels Treadmill, which was sold for 4 Ethereum, and then they sold this Deborah to Hot Wheels car for 1.7 Ethereum, and also Bone Shaker for 3 Ethereum. So as you can see, this first Genesis, like really early Genesis collection and 1 out of 1 NFT collection by Hot Wheels was actually done back in June. And now we're talking about November. So it took them half a year to decide to go full into NFTs. So this is exciting because it shows that brands, if they are interested in this space, they could use another brand like a subsidiary. So for Hot Wheels, basically what they did is, because Hot Wheels is part of the Mattel collection, Mattel company, right? So what they did is Mattel, they started a new company or a collection called Mattel Creations, where they do special edition products related to the IPs like Barbies, and so on. So this is a very good case study. If you are a brand, if you have a big IP and you don't want to go into NFTs immediately, you could do a trial run or a beta test, a pilot test, launch a few NFTs, see how it goes, whether the market accepts it or not, get some feedback, and launch it again on a bigger platform, on a bigger scale. So what I think is that from this case study, Hot Wheels launched the NFT on the Ethereum blockchain and people bid on it. And they might have gotten some feedback about, the environmental issues of proof of work blockchain. So that's why they have decided to work with Wax this time for the launch. So Wax is a clean carbon neutral blockchain. So basically it's more environmental friendly compared to maybe Ethereum. Not my word, but this is what they say. Wax is vastly more energy efficient than Ethereum and Bitcoin. Okay. As brands and also at blockchains, we might have to look at the environmental impact, and we might also have to collect feedback with pilot minting NFTs. Like for Hot Wheels case, they minted a collection on Ethereum. They got some feedback from the public. Then they decided to do it on a bigger scale on another blockchain that's more carbon neutral and clean. The reason why I feel very excited with Mattel joining NFTs is that Mattel is a very big toy company. They also own the franchise Barbie. So, and also they, as I just said, they also own a lot of toys. As you can see, they also own Fisher Price, Creatable World, Jurassic World. So they basically make toys of DC Comics. They make toys for these brands. What it means is that when a conglomerate like Mattel, a toy conglomerate like Mattel, is entering into NFT, this is definitely something that you should look out for. You heard it here first. I think there is a chance that they might, make NFTs for other brands under the portfolio. And because they also create physical toys, so they could anytime match it with a one-to-one die-cast figure or a toy. So there is a great potential for them to enter the space, and people are more likely to buy something if it's probably supported with something physical. So this is just my opinion and just my sharing. I think this is a good case study and it's very exciting for the NFT space. And then the next story that I want to share, Barbados is a Caribbean nation. They just started to create an embassy in the metaverse. So this news was 5 days ago, November the 15th. So they signed an agreement on Sunday with Decentraland, along with the largest and most popular crypto-powered digital world, for the establishment of a digital embassy. Per a press release provided to Condas, the government is finalizing agreement with Somnium Space, SuperWorld, and other metaverse platform. So my biggest takeaway from this is that besides companies, sovereign nation states are even coming into the metaverse and creating their presence, and this is very exciting. But besides this takeaway, what I saw is that two other projects were mentioned here, Somnium Space and SuperWorld. Decentraland Sandbox was the hype, in the past few weeks. Everyone is talking about buying sand, the price ran up parabolically. Everyone was talking about buying mana, the price ran up parabolically. The prices of land is going up crazy, in a crazy way. But it seems like there are two hidden gems that no one is talking about, and it must be a reason for a country to sign agreements with these NFT projects. So I dig into it, I did some research on my own, and I wanted to share in this stream so that we know what is happening besides Sandbox and also Decentraland. So Somnium Space is basically something similar to Decentraland. So they are building the future of an open and immersive metaverse, announce new investment updates and products, okay? What caught my eye is that Gemini has invested into their metaverse project, and also the Winklevoss brothers are advisors as well. So these are really famous, fun managers and people who are, like venture capitalist funds. So these are, and also Gemini is also a big in the blockchain space. So if they are investing in this, it means that something is happening, okay? And we need to look at this. So this is the website, this is the graphics. Basically, they run under the Unity SDK, which got me very excited because Unity is a game engine similar to Unreal Engine. Unity is one that is more open to the general public. Anyone could download the Unity game engine and make their own games. They could import the 3D asset, and there is also a Unity store. So there is a lot of potential if they implement Unity into the game. So I think the back end of the metaverse is actually powered by Unity, and it supports virtual reality, and you could build in the space. So these are their avatars, right? So I think this is still an early stage, so it looks like this. You could actually open the game using your web browser. So think about it, because it is on the web browser, like games on Decentraland as well. Since it's on the web browser, you cannot use a lot of processing power. Like the web browser might not be able to support it. So you're not looking at like really AAA games type of graphics. What it means is that this is a first stepping stone. We are still very early in the metaverse. And so that's why like a lot of people are saying buying virtual land right now is buying land in a very popular space like Manhattan. And it feels that way. So okay, so now we are in the game. We could join as guests. So this is how it works, okay? You walk and then you could put NFTs in here. And then you can teleport by clicking. Okay, so I think this could be an art gallery. So there's only me here. So if it gives you a kind of like Decentraland feeling as well. Okay, and then this is the map. Okay, so this is their world. And then each of these are actually NFTs that you can buy. This is only week 1, so they have other, land drops in the near future. So this is still very, very early. So the way they're doing this is that they're selling as digital assets on Ethereum and also on Solana on an auction basis. And they were selling the different sizes of land. They were selling, in-game avatar cars and, outfits and stuff like that. And they were also selling Billboard, which is very exciting because I could share more on this later. But what I was trying to say is that, okay, click on it. Look at the views. There's only 63 views. So this project is still not being hyped and we're still very, very early. If you look at land in other platforms like Decentraland, Sandbox, you might have thousands of views, but this has even below 100 views. So this is still very, very early. There's only, this is 134 views. So the land is around 12,000 US dollars. But regardless, and they're still bidding this land. So they also have a land to sell that is coming very soon. So just now was OpenSea on Ethereum, and they're also doing a bid on Solana. So this is exciting. Basically, it means that the platform is interoperable with Ethereum NFTs and Solana NFTs. And as an investor, or this is not financial advice, but as someone who's interested into the metaverse, you could look at NFT projects that is interoperable, because interoperability is the most important thing when it comes to NFTs or when it comes to the metaverse in the future. So as you can see, the bid is still happening. So it's ending in a few hours of time. So as you can see, this is still early. But if you missed this, don't worry. The good thing is this is only week 1. And about NFT advertising, because I come from an advertising background, and this really, struck a chord with me. I think basically what you can do is you could buy a banner, you could buy a billboard as an NFT. And now if you have a land in Somnium, what you can do is you could put this banner into your land, and if people goes there and then people look at the ads, you could actually get a part of the revenue. So let me show you the video.
We're going to do something that is the first of its kind with Somnium Space. Somnium Space has a vibrant community, and we're going to drop an exclusive set of NFTs that are actually virtual 3D billboards that the creators can put in their parcel within the Somnium Space platform.
Those objects, and this is just the first example of those, will be natively integrated into your parcel.
So this is how it works. Step 1, if you own land in Somnium Space, you can buy the NFTs during the auction. There will only be a limited amount of NFTs, and those would be 3D stylish billboards that you can then place in your parcel. Step 2, due to the partnership with Admix, our technology would basically bring brands within this NFT, within the billboard, to display their ads within your parcel. And with that, step 3, you make money as a commission of the ad revenue being spent on the billboards that you own.
This is indeed a very exciting opportunity, and I was looking at AdMix as well. So basically you monetize your virtual world with in-play. So what they do is they partner with different virtual worlds, and then you could put billboard into your virtual world, and then brands can buy ads like a programmatic ad. So basically brands could put ads into your virtual world. So they have done this with other games, and this is really exciting because I come from an advertising background, and putting ads into Metaverse is like the next thing, right? So besides Somnium World, and I really do suggest you to check it out. I mean, as you can see, all of these auctions aren't really getting the attention that they should have, especially when a country is deciding to put an embassy in this virtual world. So I think we should all check it out. And the next one would be SuperWorld. This is also in an agreement with Barbados.
SuperWorld is mapped on top of the real world to create over 64 billion unique plots of land, with each plot measuring roughly 100 meters by 100 meters of real-world space. Buying and selling virtual real estate in SuperWorld is easy, as all transactions take place securely on the Ethereum blockchain, and every plot of land is represented by a non-fungible token on the ERC 721 standard. Personalize your world in AR through interactive 3D objects, animation, photos, videos, and text.
Basically what happens is that Barbados could go to different countries, locate their embassy on Google Maps, and then purchase that piece of land and then create an AR experience that you're seeing. So this is another project I think everyone could keep an eye on. I'm not sure what Metaverse means to you, but for me, besides virtual land, wearing VR headset, I'm more excited on the AR aspect. Facebook recently shared this video. They created a new haptic glove. So right now it's still in very early design stage. It's a huge glove. So what happens is that when you touch something, you can actually feel it. Okay. So what got me really excited is that what if in the future we could, wear an AR glasses and we could see people being projected within our AR glasses, interact with them, maybe play soccer with them, but wear a full vest which is haptic. And then when we kick soccer, we could kick a virtual soccer, but you could actually feel that soccer. So the whole thing makes sense rather than just having like a projection or like a projection mapping in the arena. I'm not sure if you understand what I mean, but if you look at this video, you can see people interacting, they're touching each other, and they can feel each other. And this is the biggest potential I see in the metaverse. Not wearing VR glasses and being in a virtual world, but it is to interact the physical world, but also having a digital layer. So the next thing related to the metaverse, Animoca brand unveils plans for K-pop NFT metaverse. So basically, Animoca brand has partnered with a Korean record label Cube Entertainment. So as you can see, it says that they're gonna create multimedia NFTs celebrating popular actor and K-pop musicians on Cube's roster. This could probably mean that in the future we'll have collectibles related to these K-pop artists. And I think it would definitely drive mass adoption because K-pop is part of pop culture. And it's a pull factor to the metaverse. So I'm very excited and I'm looking forward to, what will happen. And talking about K-pop groups, there is another news that I just read before starting the stream that I find, pretty amusing. This is all for research purposes only. So K-pop groups are, a group of people, and then they perform, right? So in the traditional finance world in Taiwan, what happened is that they created a group of financial advisors. So these are probably financial advisors. And what they usually do is they give calendars to the clients. And for this one, what they did is they decided to make a calendar. And then, it aroused a lot of noise within Taiwan. As you can see, these are, pretty sexy photos. And so these are calendars. So each month they have different photos, and these are actually certified financial advisors, I think. So when I was looking at this, this was a bit amusing because what happened was because the photos were too sexy, it got a lot of public uproar. People were like asking, those regulatory institutes to, step in. And they were asking whether it is professional to be showing too much skin by, because you're a financial advisor. Just imagine if they were on, crypto Twitter. Imagine if they were looking at, different crypto Twitter influencers, and you would get what I mean. So I just find this very funny and amusing that this happened in the traditional finance world. Anyways, so that's it about, the exciting things in the metaverse and NFTs. Another part of this stream that I want to talk about is what I said is there's a lot of opportunities and it's exciting, but there is a word of caution. And that is the next thing I want to talk about is this NFT project, Little Baby Ape Club. I'm not sure if you heard of it. So basically, this is a derivative project of Bored Ape Yacht Club, but it has nothing to do with Bored Ape Yacht Club. Okay, it is a fan project. So they made little baby apes. Okay, and the funny thing is, what happened was that these adorable baby ape NFTs, they're racist and so on. So what happened was that when this project first came out, someone on Twitter, Ben Mario White, found out that the traits within those NFT profile pic are a bit racist because they have skinhead trait, German flag suspender, and monkey pride written on T. Unforgivable, atrocious, little baby ape club. You should be completely ashamed. As you can see right now, this page is gone, but this is the page is not gone because they were racist or anything, or people thought they were racist, or like I have no comment whether they're racist or not. I'm just giving this as a piece of news that NFT creators have to be more careful in choosing the traits and in designing the NFT creation, because this is this is part of culture, and for culture to flourish, it has to be kind to each other, right? Don't put anything that could be interpreted or is racist as an NFT creator because it's not going to build the community. It's just going to tear the community down. And right now, since we are looking for mass adoption for Web 3.0, I think it's important for NFT creators, to be more careful in creating the trades. But what was funny is that the reason why this page was taken down is I think it could be taken down by Twitter or it could be deleted. Because, well, he found out that Little Baby Ape Club was a project stolen from the original creator. So basically, Wo is a guy who's a community member. He did his research when he came across this project and found out that the Little Baby Apes was actually stolen from the initial creator. So not only is the project, being, accused of promoting racism or being racist, it is also getting attention because it is actually stolen from the initial, original creators. I'm very honored. I reached out to Wo, okay? And he agreed to be a guest speaker for our upcoming Non-Fungible stories, where he would share with the community members about how he found out that the project was being stolen, and also how to protect yourself using different tools, and also to do a due diligence when aping into an NFT project. As you can see, this is a project that's gaining traction. It's good to see that the original creators are being, acknowledged. And so this is actually the real one. The fake one has been removed or something. And it is important for community members that Wo to, bring this up, to write an article, to let the community know about that, this project was, being stolen. I would like to talk about another thing of caution. I'm not sure if anyone have heard of the project Phantom Galaxies. So basically, Phantom Galaxies is produced by Blowfish Studio, which is a game studio, and I am really excited about this project because Gundam is a huge part of popular culture. Another exciting aspect of this is Animoca brands is also part of this game. But what I wanted to bring to your attention is that in the past week, the Phantom Galaxy Discord server was actually hacked. This is Yaksu, he's the chairman of Animoca. So basically he said the Phantom Galaxy Discord server was hacked and led customers to a fake mint siphoning of funds. And then the hack started between 2 to 3 Sydney time, where the Blowfish Studio team, the studio behind the Phantom Galaxy is based. This was a carefully planned heist. Okay, we contacted Discord, who helped us take down the offending posts and restrict access to the server until further notice. Animoca will ensure all affected customers will be appropriately compensated. We will convene an emergency meeting tomorrow with all relevant members and share a proposed solution in due course. We will also consult with our security experts internally, externally, and share best practices to implement and improve community safety. So basically what happened is that their official Discord channel got hacked. They shared another similar website which uses another domain name and ask people to mint there. So basically when people mint, what happened is that they allow authorization for the minting site to access the funds in the wallet. And what happened is that because it's a smart contract, and if you don't know, what happened is that you could actually allow them to access all of your funds. The biggest takeaway is that whenever you see a mint or anything, we all have to be careful. We can't just ape in. We have to look in detail and whether this official account has been compromised or not. So this is maybe probably a once-off event, but it is a pretty big project. Like what I really appreciate is that they admitted that there was a breach, and then they said they're gonna compensate the people who are being affected. As I said, whenever you press approve in a blockchain NFT minting site, what you mean is that you give permission for that site to access your fund, to withdraw the Ethereum or the cryptocurrency in exchange for a token, which is an NFT. But what happens if you went to a website that is created by hackers or scammers? What they'll do is they'll loot all of your fund. If by any chance you fall victim to a scam website, or you went to a wrong, like a fake NFT minting site, don't just disconnect your wallet with the site. It doesn't solve the fundamental issue. What you have to do is you have to revoke permission. So this is from Work.io. So Work. They publish a lot of information about whether a project is a workflow or not. So basically, this is how it works with MetaMask. Okay. Whenever you allow a smart contract to interact with your wallet, you're giving them permission to access funds in your wallet. So in order to revoke permission, what you can do is you can use third-party website like DBank or so. Basically, I went to DBank today. It seems like they removed this feature, but what happened is that there is other tools that you can use like Unrack, BSC Scan, Beefly, DBank, and Hyperjump, Unrack, Polygon Scan. So all of these are websites where you can click into, you can connect your wallet, and then it will show you all the permissions that you have given to a third-party website or any website that interacts with your wallet. What you should do is immediately revoke the permission of the fake minting site. And if you can do it, open a new account and probably move funds to that new account before it's further compromised, because you never know what they have taken when you press accept and when you sign that transaction. So I hope this can help. Remember to, if you are unfortunately or if you unfortunately fell for one of these scams or fake minting site, don't just leave it there. Remember to revoke your permission. And I will link this in the description link, wagdoc.io, and it is important for you to revoke the permission. So it seems like I overran a bit, but thank you for listening if you're still here. I hope to provide more content on a regular basis through the Non-Fungible show. If you have other feedback and other things that you want me to cover, feel free to let me know, and I will see if I can cover it in the next video. Thank you so much, and have a nice day. And remember to live every day non-fungibly, and be safe in this NFT and metaverse. Bye.